Okay, this is Ted, and some are wondering, is Ted from a virgin? Ted keeps hearing on spiritually, no. What Ted has heard throughout Ted's life is no. That will be verified and look like no. Ted and the host are insisting if any future, current or future, women and females out there claim to be a virgin and are pregnant, that they get checked, or they get checked to see if they have a hymen fully intact and are looking like a virgin. They need to get checked, okay? And if they do not have a hymen, do not believe it. If you want to also, and actually we're insisting you also stringently polygraph test them, because polygraph tests will show in most cases whether or not someone is lying or telling the truth. And we're insisting they be stringently polygraph tested also by 3 independent polygraph testers that are not part of the church that they are in or part of. And also they be checked, their hymen checked, by a woman or female that's not a lesbian or bisexual, that's not actually in that church or in the church that they are in, because there will be conflicts of interest. There's possibly conflicts of interest that will be involved. Therefore, they need to be checked by at least 3 independent gynecologists and 3 independent polygraph testers that are using the most modern and advanced technology for lie detection, and need to be checking them to see if they are liars, and they are lying. Now, this needs to be done because this is going to happen now and in the future, and certain churches will protect them and cover up for them and not do the checking and the stringent polygraph checking and the checking for a hymen to cover up, because there is a tactical and strategic advantage if someone was raised in a certain church and is basically, thinking more like them and has friends and family in this church and is more or less taking the side, of this church, or some will think that Ted's taken the side of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, for an example, and Ted's actually tried to keep quite open-minded about all churches still, and give them an opportunity to become part of the church. It's a first-come, first-served basis still. The door is open for these different established churches to become part of the church that Ted is defining, and they have to meet Ted's terms and conditions to become part of the church, and then be qualified for the bride meeting the groom and get credit for that, okay, towards being saved. Therefore, stop being lazy, churches, and you in religion out there. You have gynecologists, you have ability to verify hymens, you have ability to polygraph test stringently, and you should use all of this ability and go through the expense for any woman or female now and in the future claiming to be a virgin and pregnant, or already have birthed a baby claiming to be a virgin. Then you need to stringently polygraph test her and ask her, why didn't she come forward before, while she was still pregnant? That's the big question you'd ask her too.